right, so first, if you're watching this when it first comes out, there have been record high temperatures across a lot of the United States. So if you're going on any trips, any extended travel plans in your car or your Jeep, be sure to bring some extra water, extra supplies, not only for yourself, but if you see anybody that looks like they may need help, whether they're an overlander, adventure biker, backpacker, whatever, offer them water or whatever. It could really help somebody out a lot when it's as hot as it has been. Second, I did want to apologize. It has been a while since my last video. Not really too much going on, but I did want to give a quick update both on the Jeep as well as on my cochlear implant surgery. The Jeep first. The only project that we've done is to convert the shelf that we had in the back of the two-door to fit the four-door. So it is just a wooden platform supported by two aluminum crossbars going underneath, and those are supported by two aluminum legs, and there's a wooden top on top. We hold it in with bungee straps, and that has worked good. There's a second one back here. The bungee straps have worked good. We've used it on several trips, and those do hold it down good. And we do use the platform primarily for our Ice Cove fridge. It just gives it somewhere to be that is up away from any other gear, any other luggage that we have, allows it to have good airflow and easy access when you open up the tailgate here, easy access to get whatever we want right out of it. So that has been the only project we have really worked on the Jeep in the past couple months. So second update is on my cochlear implant surgery. If you're not familiar with my hearing situation, I posted a video a couple months ago that explains what a cochlear implant is and explains some of the hearing issues I've had. I'll put a link to that video up on top here. So go back and watch that if you haven't seen it already. But my cochlear implant surgery was about 2 months ago, and then activation of the cochlear implant was about a month ago. And this is what the cochlear implant looks like on the outside. There is a piece up here that is magnetized to the implant that is inside my head, and that just pops on and off just like that. Goes around my ear and sticks right back on. So the surgery for the implant to actually work involved an incision that goes from where the implant is in an S curve. It went all the way down to the base of my earlobe is where the incision was for the surgery, and that connects the implant directly to the cochlear nerve inside my inner ear. As I explained in the video I did before, cochlear implant does not improve your hearing in the traditional sense of a hearing aid that just increases the volume of the sound going into your ear. Cochlear implant, you're not hearing acoustically, you're hearing electronically through what the microphone in the implant picks up and sends an electronic impulses directly to the cochlear nerve. And that can sound different, or it does sound different for anybody and everybody who's had the surgery. Everybody hears different things when it's first activated, and everybody acclimates differently to the sounds that come in through the implant. For me, I'll describe a little bit of what the experience has been like since it's been activated. I'm using a app on my phone for hearing therapy, and that app can stream directly Bluetooth directly to the implant, so I'm hearing just through the implant, not through my good ear. And when it's a singular voice going right to the implant, I do have decent word recognition with that, which I'm happy with after only a month. It's good progress, a good place to be. If it's more than one voice, or if there's background noise, if I'm out in a public situation, and there's more than one voice going to it, everything kind of overlaps and it's hard to understand speech as words. So when I'm out in public, it's still my good ear that is doing most of the hearing work, but that hopefully will change over time, or it should change over time, and the cochlear implant should start understanding speech and with more background noise at the same time. A couple interesting things with the app. One of the exercises in it is musical instrument identification. It'll play a musical instrument and give me 4 options, and I have to choose what I heard. Almost all musical instruments sound the same to me, whether it's a piano or guitar, cello, drums, flute. It all just sounds like kind of an electronic beat or electronic noise. It's very hard to identify what it actually is. So that is interesting, and I am very thankful that I can hear music through my other ear. The second thing, there's also a tone kind of exercise where it'll play a tone and then it'll play a second tone, and you have to identify whether that second tone is a higher or lower pitch, and that is also hard for me to identify. So those are things that should improve over time, but that's really what the experience has been like for me. So I will give another update on that probably in a couple months, and let you know how it's going. If you have a cochlear implant, or if anybody you know has a cochlear implant, I'd love to see your comments below. Let me know what the experience has been like for you or for them. Let me know if the pitch and the musical instrument experience has been similar, because it's definitely interesting not being able to tell one thing from another. But like I said, I do have voice recognition when it's one voice at a time, and that hopefully will just grow and expand to be to improve my hearing overall and improve some of the other hearing related issues that I have. So comment below if you or anybody you know has a cochlear implant. And we are planning some off-road trips in the coming weeks and months. So watch for those updates on the channel as well. We'll get some trail riding in before the end of the year, definitely. So subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys out on the trail.